All right, this is the Flatland Woodsman. I got myself a new project. I've got to kind of myself into overlanding. I started out wheeling. I had a 1995 Jeep Wrangler, and that little four-cylinder Jeep went everywhere I wanted to go. Had it up to like 2 months ago, and it kind of was instant regret getting rid of my two-door. Used to have a JKU with 35s, 3.5-inch lift, all the fun stuff. And we used to go down to Black Hills and wheel with the group of guys down there. And that was fun. And then I got myself a Jeep Gladiator and got into camping, and that's what it's set up for. Set up for going across country, minimum mileage affected by whatever, but it's set up, and I was looking for something again to do a little harder trails with, a little bit more rocks. If I want to do some waterfalls, or if I want to go to the Rubicon Trail, this is going to be it. This is going to be like my weekend warrior. It's going to take me to town, but it's also going to take me places, and it's going to have things that I wanted on my YJ, and I just never did it. So first of all, let's talk about the things that are wrong with it. So it's a 2005 Jeep Unlimited. So it's the long wheelbase, the long Jeep. It's got 207,000 miles, but I drove it home 2 hours, and that motor's pretty sound. Yeah, there's a rear main seal leak on it. I'm guessing the wheel hubs are going bad in the front. This was some like loud grounding noise, and I have some rear rust issues. There's no rear bumper on it. They gave me a rear bumper, but I'm gonna have to do some rust prevention. So my question is, do I just fix the rear for the winter, and then in the spring take the cab off and just grind like I can grind and get that thing? I went through and ball peened it, and really the only bad part is the rear. So there's also a dent right there below the light, which I think I can punch out. I'm gonna put, like I said, this is gonna be kind of it's gonna be my budget build, but it's definitely not gonna be quick. Things that it needs is gonna be first, like both axles are leaking like a sieve from every seal known to man. What I've read so far, that there is a Dana 44 in the rear and a Dana 30 in the front. I have found a Dana 30 that has been rebuilt with stock components with a 410, and I'm actually thinking about getting it. This has 373s in it. There's also, I have found a Ford 8 and 8 that's already been in a TJ. Thought about getting that to temporarily get me by. That would allow me to remove these axles and build the axles like I want. So taking that 44 and putting a locker in it, maybe some trusses. I don't want it overbuilt, but I want it so when I go wheeling, I'm not gonna break stuff. So ideal, I would like an aux locker. I've looked at those. I like the simplicity of them, but that is way down the road. But right now, as it sits, it needs all like cab bushings. So I think while I do the cab bushings, I'm gonna put, if I can get them all out, I've got a whole box of PB Blaster. That's gonna be my first initial job, is to get everything PB Blast. This rear bracket definitely needs to come off. This will have to be ordered ASAP. Fenders, the front fenders are rusted out, but I think I'm actually thinking of going with metal cloak axles. Like I said, I'm trying to decide, do I want to make a project in the winter? I can tarp my garage off the front side so I can put heat in it. I could spend all winter grinding the frame down, which I'm really thinking of doing, but I do have a daughter that's running around in a Mini Cooper that may need a Jeep. So that's the question. The other question is, do I go short arm or long arm? I've seen benefits and pros and cons to both. But I'm thinking a 3.5, 4 inch lift with 35s with metal cloak fenders on. So that's kind of my theory. I don't know. I'm right at the beginning stage right now. I'd like to catch up, gotta get ahead of this rust is the big thing. So, but this is my new project. So keep a eye on this channel. This is gonna be kind of my personal vlog, and this is what I'm starting out with. So I might do another video just to kind of show the measurements so I have something to remind myself when I get to start lifting where I was sitting to start with. So yeah, thanks for watching.